Hello, in this video I would like to talk about the use of Raspberry Pi as a security cam as a replacement of really expensive and hard to install security cameras that are on the market for more than $1,000. We're going to build this security project with a price of around $100 that will have the same security features and same access and actually more of the security options that we can enable by request. So first of all, assuming that we'll get the Raspberry Pi in our hands, which we already did, get the security camera module, the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth module, USB keyboard, USB mouse, get it all installed and configured, connected to the monitor for the first time. What we'll need to do, we're going to need to update the firmware on it first. So we're going to type sudo apt-get update to update all of the software on it. And after this, once it's finished, we're going to type sudo apt-get upgrade. The upgrade option, we're going to do the upgrades for all of the updates that were downloaded. So once it's completed, we're going to launch the Raspberry config that we're going to configure Raspberry Pi for use with the camera. So we're going to type sudo space raspi -config, and we're going to go to almost one of the very bottom options, which we're going to say enable camera. We're going to hit enter, and we're going to choose with the arrow buttons the enable option. And once it's selected, we're going to hit the finish option and restart the Raspberry Pi. As soon as the Raspberry Pi restarts, we're going to set up the motion and the libraries for Python, so it can recognize the Python script that we wrote for the image recognition software. So we're going to type sudo apt-get install python-imaging-tk. What that will do, that will install the Python imaging library, so it can recognize and analyze the images. Now we're gonna grab the script from the paste bin. So we're gonna download the file pycam.python. We're gonna give it the access permission so it can execute. So we're gonna type chmod +x pycam.python, and we're going to make a directory where all of the images were going to be saved. Make directory pycam. Now we can just run the script pycam.python and basically start the capture of it. What we can also do, we can use it as a motion activated camera. Basically, so if there's any movement, it will going to start capturing or pictures or the video. So in order to do that, first of all, we're going to need to fetch a lot of dependencies. So we'll do that by command sudo space apt-get space install-y, and we're going to list the dependencies that we need to fetch. Once they're all installed and downloaded, we're going to install and download the latest version of Motion and extract it. So we're going to type wget space https dropbox and the motion mmal.tar.gs. We're going to unzip it, and in order to extract and run it, basically after that, we're going to type the run the script command by typing /motion space -n space -c motion-mmalcam.config. What that will do, that we're going to activate the motion capture of pictures as soon as, by the default, it's 150 pixels change, but you can change those values in the Python script easily. So basically, it could be, the more pixels you put in, the more changes need to be made in the image, so it starts capturing. So that will be, nice to have. Let's say if you're on a busy street and you're trying to record only at certain intervals, not like every picture every second will be taken. You can change this value for more, so it will going to be less sensitive. During the use of motion, you can listen to the video on the port 8081 if you know the address of the Raspberry Pi that you're working with, by typing the colon 8081 after the IP address. So you can set up an optional password for that, for the security, which will going to be very handy for using different security setups for capturing the video under the surveillance mode, so nobody else can watch the stream other than you. So basically this camera is much easier to set up than most of the cameras on the market that are sold for the security purposes. It has much lower power consumption since it runs on 5 volts and consumes only roughly about 700 to 800 milliamperes. It's very portable, so it can really fit in a box of Kleenex napkins. And nobody pretty much will notice it. Has pretty much very low cost, $100 comparing to more than $1,000. You can get like 10 of those security cameras built for the cost of one. So let's say something happens during the security setup, it gets broken, gets found, nobody will return it to you, but at the same time it's much easier to replace $100 than $1,000. Practicality, it's very practical because we can write a lot of optional features in the Python code that we're going to be running, and it's not the only one basically program that we can run on it, like security video cam with motion activated features. We can also run the man-in-the-middle attack. We can run different password sniffers. So anything that you can imagine we can run on this small device. It's also remote accessible, and I mean it's easy to do, very easy once you have the Wi-Fi dongle, and you can put different passwords on it so nobody else can hack into it, and for sure it will not going to be any of the default passwords, since I mean, as we all know, there are so many websites that provide lists of default usernames and passwords, so it's always wise to use something new, freshly made, and long enough so nobody can guess it. Well, that should be it for this presentation of the Raspberry Pi security camera with motion activated feature. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.